Mamamoo News, bringing you news all about Mamamoo. Welcome back, everyone. I know, it's been a while, but here we are. Let's get straight into it. Solar will be appearing on next week's Amazing Saturday along with Matahari cast, including Eng Sub and Honky. I believe it's just those three promoting. Very glad they're able to do this. I don't know if this is common, but I hope they get to be on Boss in the Mirror next. Wheein also released an OST song called Melody for Gongja? Gongi Tatsa? I'm sorry, I don't really know what the show is. Sorry. It's a Korean thing though. It's a Korean name. Anyways, she was also in L, or is it Ellie? Where Song Association, a lot of popular K-pop groups or idols are appearing on this YouTube series as well. So I'm very glad that she's going out into the social media of YouTube. Also, her OST for the Red Sleeve is going to have a Japanese version as well, releasing in June 8th. She'll also be in next week's MBC's Tteokbokki Brothers, and by next week I mean soon, like this week, in a couple of days, on the 24th actually. How funny, the woman that doesn't like tteokbokki is going on this show. She was also in Kokumu, which is, if you remember, this episode was about the history of Korea, I believe. MOOMOO Subs is going to sub this episode. However, we really need translators, so if you could spread the word, get them to join us, DM us on Twitter or Instagram. We'd really appreciate it. It's a lot to cover. As you know, Mamamoo performed in Kpopflex in Germany, and when Moonbyul arrived in Korea, she actually she couldn't make it to Monday's studio Moon Night on time because she had to wait for her PCR results to come out, which ended up being negative, but they rescheduled Mirani's episode to Friday, which already happened.
얼음 공주가 되기 위해서 이렇게 왔고요.
Mamamoo's official fan club is finally available for, what is this, the fifth season, the fifth application. Basically, you get to purchase stuff and give them money. Their theme here is the hotel. I'm thinking it's a hotel because they're about to go global, because, you know, a lot of people from all over the world book hotel rooms. So I don't know, maybe it's a stretch, but I think it would be really awesome if they somehow do a world tour soon. Anyways, you can apply to be an official MOOMOO starting May 23rd, which is already happening, until June 30th. The period of you becoming an official MOO will start August 1st. The price is 33,000 won, and you can buy it at Bazent. There are rumors saying that since the third official MOOMOO was announced May 2nd, 2018, the season concert was announced later in July that same year, so maybe perhaps, since, you know, this was also announced in May, there might be another concert coming. I don't know. It's a bit of a stretch, but, you know, it's nice to think about that. So here's how to create a Fancafe account if you haven't already. This is the 2022 version. I will leave a thread link for you to figure all of this out and read through carefully. TV Neem has been wonderful in giving us instructions on how to do it. And here's your weekly Mamamoo.
알고 있는데 솔라 씨가 저희 조상님이라고 했었거든요.
해주세요. 그냥 원래 이건 허세는 툭툭 던져야 재밌는 거니까.
해주세요.
필터 걸치지 말고
예.
그냥
이용기로 말할 것 같으면 조상님이다.
God, I'm so good. And Kpopflex is actually coming back to London 2023. You know, who knows if Mama will be there, but it's going to be 3 nights this time instead of technically 1. They had 1 night and then 1 day. But anyways, you get the point. It'll be September 22nd to 24th. I'm glad that it's big enough that, you know, K-pop is still going to happen, right, in Europe. It's a lot cheaper to go to Europe than South Korea, I must say. From Chicago, our flight to Germany was 500 round trip, 560. So let's say $600. To Korea, that's 2,000 for August. So, you know. Speaking of Kpopflex, so I wasn't actually here when this happened, but Hwasa actually slipped right here. If you can see, oh, let me make this bigger actually. Hwasa slipped right there. She didn't like fall on her butt, thankfully. She, but you know, I think she did rolled her ankles, and it was very, very slippery that day. They did not, at any point, did the staff members clean the stage. Like, there was no break to clean the stage at all. There was a bunch of confetti after Solar's performance of Let It Go on her special stage either. So it was really worrisome. A lot of people are angry. They didn't change. I mean, this happened Saturday, and they didn't clean up either on Sunday. So I don't know. It was very, very strange, very silly to not have clean stages after each performance either. Like, come on, you know? They even, like, on Sunday, there was a pre-show that happened for 2 hours. In 40 minutes of those 2 hours, there was silence. There was nothing happening other than, you know, announcements on, like, how to leave the stadium safely if there was ever an emergency. So I don't know. Very, very disappointing. Sunday was absolutely terrible. But Saturday was kind of fun, I guess. Also, I remember that they said that there would be a photo call and a red carpet stream, but those two were canceled. Really don't know why. There wasn't any red carpet that I can remember being there, but I also wasn't there before the pre-shows. You know, we kind of came late, so. Before I forget though, Kpopflex is going to stream the VOD again, or not again, but you'll be able to see the concert again, May 29th or May 30th, depending on what time zone you have. So, you know, buy your tickets. It's only $15 if you want to relive that. Another concert, Hallyu Pop Fest for London. This is regarding Hwasa's performance. Apparently, it is expected to run non-stop for about 3 hours with 5 headlining artists performing sets lasting at least 30 minutes each. So each night will also end with a finale where the artists will walk the stage together to greet their fans. Clearly, they have heard about Kpopflex. Because each performing artist at Kpopflex only performed maybe like 20 minutes. So, I mean, at least 30 minutes, that's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know if it's still worth going, to be honest, but.
이것도 못하면 우리 가족 아니야.
Also, Hwasa, not only will she perform in London, she'll perform in Seoul for the Waterbomb concert festival thing. And here's all the artist lineup. It's already sold out for Seoul, so that's too late. But it's happening June 24th through the 26th. There will be more shows in different cities in Seoul later on throughout this summer, but there's no, like, they're not selling tickets yet. And who knows if the same artist will perform as well. It might be different artists. So this is regarding an update about the Polaroid incident. If you remember, they're banning selfies in Polaroids in future fan signs. So this is regarding actually Wheein. If you don't know her, she is a Moonbyul biased MOOMOO that has been providing us fan cams for a lot of the fan signs that MOOMOO subs actually translate and has permission from for all of her videos. So this is something that she did, and she wanted to clear things up as well. Basically, she said, I printed these photos again just for personal collections. I never printed it out for sale. I never uploaded any posts for selling these photos. So what happened was she shared it with, I think, a group chat, and then someone from that group chat posted it. She also told RBW staff in the fan sign yesterday that if they needed any help, I would help them. The staff are still checking some information, so it's unknown when they would reply. She already told the staff the situation already. Hopefully everyone will stop doubting things without solid evidence and waits for the official announcement. Thank you. And she did get a post about this Twitter, yeah, so don't worry about that. But the official announcement already happened, so I don't really know what the situation is now. It's very strange that they know the information, that it's not a big deal, and yet they're still banning it. Unless there was an update while I was in Germany and I didn't know about. Please let me know in the comments below. RBW's new cafe over the rainbow is located on the first floor of RBW Tower. Here are some photos of it if you were to ever be in South Korea. Moonbyul also posted this on her story. Please note, do you see anything that's missing? Huh, I wonder. Oh yes, it's because Moonbyul's albums are not there. How sketchy, isn't it? Another sketchy thing that we'll get into later. So Moonbyul actually gave a video shout out to Alexa. So Alexa's a K-pop artist that is from America. She's Korean American, and she was performing in this American song contest at NBC. And she actually won thanks to probably a lot of people here. She's from Oklahoma. She won substantial amount, actually. And Mamamoo actually congratulated her on their Instagram account, and actually all the other RBW groups has as well. What's strange is they didn't post a congratulations for Moonbyul winning a day song, except for Studio Moon Night, or Neighbor Now, I should say. So very, fans are mad. Fans are mad. I get it. It's a bit strange. And yeah, they should really prioritize their artists more. But I really don't know what the deal is. There's no excuse from what I can tell. But yeah, I'd like to open the discussion to you guys as well. Anyways, Solar is now, it's not posted here, but she is officially a permanent guest on NBC's Late Night Ghost Stories for season 2. This one, they kind of spoiled it a bit, so I think that's why they deleted it. But she is, I couldn't find the source of that tweet that I found, but she is going to be a permanent guest. Hwasa will also be a panelist for this week's I Live Alone, and she was last week as well for Soyeon. Moonbyul apparently mentioned that she practiced soccer for around 3 hours yesterday, so that's cool. I'm glad that she's still interested in soccer. Really want her to continue kick a goal, aka shooting stars. Hwasa will be featured on Vogue Korea, June issue. Hello, let's go, baby. Solo was mentioned in TMI show about her buying a building. I guess they have some kind of real estate guy going on there, and he said, Solo's busy, right? However, despite her busyness, she calculates the monthly rent and earnings for her future and old age. She even has a house to seek stability. This is really TMI. I don't know. I find this a little bit strange, but I get it. I guess. I don't know. It's very strange to have someone go into your expenses and then have it broadcasted on TV. But that could just be me. And that's it. That is all the news that I have for you today. I may have missed some stuff. Sorry. I was in Germany having a blast. Vlogs are coming out as well, so look forward to that, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in to the 9 o'clock news that never starts at 9. Good night and good news.